Everybody, it's Friday, and today we're fortunate to have the reading of the conversion of Paul. Remember Saul, now becomes the great saint. Maybe a little lengthy here, but I ask for your patience. It's one of the best. Saul, still breathing murderous threats against the disciples of the Lord, went to the high priest and asked him for letters to the synagogues in Damascus, that if he should find any man or woman who belonged to the way, he might bring them back to Jerusalem in chains. On his journey, as he was nearing Damascus, a light from the sky suddenly flashed around him. He fell to the ground and heard a voice saying to him, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" He said, "Who are you, sir?" The reply came, "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting. Now get up and go to the city, and you will be told what you must do." The men who were traveling with him stood speechless. They heard the voice, but could see no one. Saul got up from the ground, but when he opened his eyes, he could see nothing. So they led him by hand and brought him to Damascus. For 3 days he was unable to see. He neither ate nor drank. Now there was a disciple of Damascus named Ananias, and the Lord said to him in a vision, "Ananias?" He answered, "Here I am, Lord." The Lord said to him, "Get up and go to the street called Straight, and ask the house of Judas for a man from Tarsus named Saul. He is there praying, and in a vision he has seen a man named Ananias come in and lay his hands on him, that he may regain his sight." But Ananias replied, "Lord, I've heard from many sources about this man, what evil things he has done to your holy ones in Jerusalem, and here he has authority from chief priests to imprison all who call upon your name." But the Lord said to him, "Go, for this man is a chosen instrument of mine to carry my name before the Gentiles, kings, and children of Israel, and I will show him what he will have to suffer for my name." And so Ananias went into the house. And Paul, he blessed Paul, he baptized him, and that's a great conversion. It's a fascinating account here, fascinating. Saul breathing murderous threats, knocked down, blinded. And then like the old Western movies, when that's taking place, it was like, meanwhile, back at the ranch, meanwhile, back in Damascus, we have Ananias. And the Lord tells him, "Why don't you go to Straight Street and pray over Paul?" Not about you, but if God was to appear to me and speak to me, I'm not telling God no. And that's what Ananias said, "Well, Lord, I'm not going there." As if God doesn't know anything about this fella. He tells him how bad this, Saul is behaving. And I think God said, "Well, I think I know that. Trust me." But luckily, Ananias does. And Paul saw them in his vision. This would take place, and he's healed. And he becomes the greatest missionary. And yet, this great gift, it also included how much he would have to suffer for my name. And Paul suffered as well. But if he didn't see the Lord, I don't think he'd put up with the suffering. That's what proves to me that he saw Jesus, all the things that he went through. He had that compelling visit with the Lord, and his life was changed forever. And we're probably not as fortunate to have the Lord. Maybe we probably don't want to have a visit like that either, turn our life upside down. But pray to St. Paul. Ask for that zeal, that fire, that we live for Jesus and Jesus alone.